I think it was you were working on quantifying the differences between things like an ass load and a shitload.
Oh yes,
yeah. How's that going?
My taxonomy of nonsense words for large and small numbers. It's still in the works. I met a lovely man here, a friend of Jamie in Swiss's, Chip Denham.
Yes.
He's a statistician. He's wonderful. He actually consulted with us very recently because next week when I get back, we're going to be doing beer goggles.
Oh, God.
Beer goggles. Beer goggles. Women get more attractive the more you drink. Or men, because Carrie and Jamie and I will all be getting drunk and reviewing photos. And in terms of quantifying a statistical difference between the photos that we monitor when we're sober and when we're drunk, it took a little figuring to get the methodology right.
Yep.
And in the end, Chip helped out and confirmed that the way we were thinking about it was actually right. So what I'd still like to do is there's plans for an Adam and Jamie website in the works. Actually, we have some fairly big plans that I can't mention, but one of them is
among friends.
One of them is a website, and on that website, I definitely would like to do the survey in a digital form, kind of the way Flickr does. Choose the best image. They give you 2 images. You choose the best one. Give you 2 words from a category. Choose what you think is the biggest. It's a self-selected group, to be sure. But, after 4,000 or 5,000, after 4,000 or 5,000 entries, I figure I could actually publish a pretty reasonable white paper.
Well, that's how Richard Wiseman did the World's Funniest Joke survey, so you should talk to him. He'd probably help you out.
Oh, okay. Excellent.
So you don't have your eyes on the next project? You're content just doing what you're doing and expanding the current...
Not at all. I always have my eyes on the next project. I as a
badger the man.
As a freelancer for 10 years, 15 years before I did Mythbusters, I'm always wondering what's next. You're always thinking, do I stay in this or do I? I mean, at one point I even looked into being a magic illusion designer. Except I realized I'd probably have to move to LA or Vegas to do it, and I wasn't. So I kept in special effects. But so I'm thinking all sorts of different things. I have several show ideas. There's a lot of consulting that I'd like to be doing for other shows. There's a lot of networks out there that want to figure out what the formula behind Mythbusters' success is, and I think I actually know what that formula is, and I'd like to help other people make programs that are similar in terms of their honesty, their intellectual honesty, and their interest level.
Well, then you should talk to Ryan Johnson, the producer of The Skeptologist.
I give a lot of time to people who've got questions about that kind of stuff. I look forward to teaching, honestly. I taught advanced model making at the Academy of Art College in San Francisco, which was basically walking around putting out fires and giving kids better solutions. And literally so much fun. I really look forward to teaching on a university level, advanced problem solving 101. Jamie wants to teach a course called Not Fucking Around 101, which is basically just like get simpler, make it simpler, make it even simpler than that, get even simpler than that.
That's
breaking
great.
things down to there.
Right. I have a random question.
Yeah.
Do you like South Park?
I do like South Park. I don't watch a lot of television regularly. My wife and I make time, I think 3 times per season to catch up with Lost. We'll have marathons. The shows I watch are things like The Closer, which I love. Strangely, and this is going to be really weird, and everyone listening to this is going to go, oh, and clutch their pearls. But I love Medium. And I'll tell you why I love Medium. I love Medium for their home life. I don't care much for the plots, and I find the plots actually disgusting and kind of disturbing. But I don't know another show that shows just a sweetly loving married couple with kids in a better light. It's chaotic and confusing and messy, and I really love watching their marriage go.
Yeah, you see, I can't get past the title.
Yeah, that's where I lose. No, I totally realize that there's no reason you should get past the title.
I need to put this on Twitter right now.
Newsflash.
Adam's having loves Medium.
I really dig Lost.
Yeah, I love it.
It's fun. It's definitely a fun show. It sucks you in.
Yeah.
Have you been parodied yet on any like Simpsons or anything?
We were parodied on the MTV show on Comedy Central. Some program on Comedy Central parodied Jamie and I investigating whether masturbation makes you go blind. It's all in claymation.
Hey, Steve, you don't have to ask that question. Every man on earth knows the answer is no.
Yeah, exactly.
The blind guys aren't too sure, right?
Through a sample size of N equaling the entire male population of the world. And what is the sample size of all? And I know that we've been parodied in many different countries on different, like in South America, there's actually a recurring Mythbusters parody of these two guys that don't look anything like us. They do some very funny stuff.
Yeah.
The one I saw was they had a guy from the audience sit in a chair and they covered him with a blanket and then they buried a samurai sword in his head. It was clear that all they'd done is as they were putting the blanket on, they just put a watermelon on top of his head, on a helmet, and they just right through it. I will tell you that Mythbusters has been on kind of a hiatus on the network for the last few months. They are planning a big push of 3 months worth of all new episodes starting in August, right after the 3 hours of Shark Week, Mythbusters Shark Week 08 airs.
Excellent.
And that starts, I think it kicks off in the beginning of August with the NASA moon landing special.
Oh, great.
Yeah. There's a ton of really great stuff there.
That sounds really good. Well, Adam, this is a pleasure as always. We
Thank
really
you
appreciate
so
you sitting
much.
with us.
Pleasure for me,
again.
too.
Thanks, Adam.
I'll talk to you guys next year.
All right, absolutely.